The last days, saith the Lord, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. God is speaking. Are you listening? Many people around the world have been dreaming and seeing visions about rapture.
And said we should vaccine these people here. And then we got raptured. Because I heard a loud voice of the shofar. It was long and loud.
And then what happened?
And then we were raptured.
What did you see when you were raptured?
I saw tall buildings, clouds, and I go to space. So how I saw them being raptured is I was raptured and I saw another country, they were raptured, and I saw another country again and I saw people being raptured again.
In the dream, basically, I was just like standing there, like I don't remember where I was standing, but I was just standing, and then I remember that I just shot up, almost like a gun. It's like I shot up into the clouds, and I was just going up like so fast, and I went past the clouds, past all the buildings and everything, and I felt no fear at all, because normally I am afraid of heights, so I'm a little bit scared of heights. But in the dream, I wasn't fearing at all. I did not feel scared.
And I heard the trumpets. And these are the trumpets that I heard in that dream. And while these trumpets were playing, I'm at work telling my manager, right? While these trumpets are playing, I'm at work telling my manager that Jesus is here, Jesus is here. And the rapture is soon, because in that dream, it didn't feel like it was like long off, because it happened at the job I was working at right now, today.
I just started dreaming like everybody else. And I saw myself in a suburban neighborhood, and I was walking. And as I was walking, I started seeing people. It happened very fast. I started seeing people go up in the sky, and at first I was like, what's going on? And then I knew, like within like 2 seconds, I knew, okay, I definitely know what's going on now. And as soon as I saw like at least a good amount of people go up, I myself disappeared from Earth, and I found myself floating in outer space, looking at the Earth. And then all of a sudden I see this huge hand, and it's like above the Earth, and it's like a white glowing hand, and it's actually God's hand. And what I saw was, I saw a bunch of souls leaving the earth. It was like white glowing souls leaving the earth, and they're very small, leaving the earth and going into God's hand.
It was happening so quickly, and I remember thinking, well, I don't have any fear. I mean, the next thing I know, there's a presence beside me. I'm not allowed to look, or I didn't look, but I was aware that I was in the midst, the arms of a presence, or in the midst of a presence, a personal presence. And the next thing I know, I'm just being lifted up. And I'm not talking about some kind of cheesy movie of the rapture or anything. It's just, it was real, it was smooth, it was peaceful. I look over to my left, and now the whole time I hadn't looked left or right, but now look, my wife is right there. And she's such a woman of God, and she knew the Lord long before I did, and she's looking at me, she's smiling, and we just had this knowing look. We didn't even communicate, but we knew what was happening. And we get whisked up, and the next thing I know, it's like watching a Star Wars movie and warp speed. Everything just went, just into a streak, and then to a flash of light, and boom, it was like we bursted through another dimension, if you will, a barrier of some sort.
God is speaking. Are you listening? Let him who has ear, let him hear what the Spirit